Hi everyone, Asuna here. So basically, Angelyck didn't really do an official intro with me, so this is my intro to this video. It's a welcome tour to the server, to the TEKSET server, and what we were talking about is why the frame rate is so low near spawn, and yeah, it's kind of gonna just start abruptly, but that's some context so you know what we're talking about when the video starts. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.
The first storage room, which you can see in my first episode of the map. And it just needed to be, brought back up and had more storage. So I built this, and it comes with a storage silo that has an alarm system on it. So if it ever gets full and I don't sort it out, then an alarm will go off, and that just means that all the items that are coming in are going to despawn. But to save on iron, since we didn't have an iron farm, I didn't make like an automatic item sorter yet, so I just kind of sorted by hand. And then if you come down here, this is where we keep like just sort of our misc blocks that we just have an abundance of. The upstairs ones are usually the ones for the silo. Like we have that mob or that farm over here that has like the wheat and the carrots and the potatoes and netherwort. That's all hooked up to this minecart unloading station, which is over through here. Jake put a giant amounts of iron blocks here. But this is a minecart unloading station. I have the water and some of the redstone turned off. But all the minecarts will come in here and unload their contents into this water stream that would flow down and go up a glass item elevator up to that storage silo. So
Okay.
that's this, and then I just sort them out by hand. I have yet to finish this room, but I've been being lazy.
That's really cool. So,
this is my awesome track that goes through the middle of just the middle of stone because I'm awesome. I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna cut right through this. This is where I gather my stone when I feel like being an asshole. Just digging out randomly, even though we have this giant mine shaft down here. Down here, like I said, we have a mine shaft. This was the very first mine that we actually did. Jake dug down here, and then we all just kind of dug around. Yeah. And then up around here, somebody went looking for diamonds or something. This was our strip mine project, where we were, or branch mine, where the hell you call this shit. We were supposed to, just make this one main room where we are just dug stuff. And then Jake thought he saw like a slime spawn here, which this is a slime chunk, but I think it's like he did it wrong. So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a slime farm here," but then he realized that over here was a double slime chunk. So Jake and I made this double slime farm, which, oh my god, my frames, ow, stop it. It's if you log like when we were doing this, I was digging it. When you got to the bottom layer, if you logged out here and logged back in, you were surrounded by like 5 big slimes, and I actually was killed by a slime for the first time in my entire life of playing Minecraft. I was killed by a slime. It was awful. Um, but that's this down here. I feel like, oh, and this giant crater in the ground is because when Mickey was streaming on Twitch, Jake put a pressure plate on the floor here, and when I was down here, and I always juke it, and I said in while Mickey was streaming that I typed in the chat on here that I felt like it was gonna do something one day. It was gonna catch me off guard. So as a joke in the stream, he put a piece of TNT under it and went to get us, but the egg zombies tracked him, and one of the egg zombies, met his unfortunate end by stepping on that pressure plate. So yeah. Rest in peace, zombie. He was a hero. So that's down there. We don't really go down there much anymore. I'm like lost already. Oh, we can go up this ladder though. This takes us to the center of spawn, which is the not so laggy part. I have to like when I'm recording, I have to have my like render distance down on like 3 because I just jump around. Like I have to like restart my computer and have my render distance like incredibly low. But as you can see, we decorated the server for Halloween,
Yeah, I
which is
actually
cool.
was gonna comment on that. I really like it.
Yeah, I just spam stuff. But my favorite thing ever is I was like gonna make an scarecrow out of fences like I normally do, and then was like, oh my god, I can make one out of an armor stand, and was like, oh, it was like an epiphany moment of my life.
I keep getting
Um,
caught on the spider
yeah, I
webs
know, so
though.
do I. It's starting to piss me off. But yeah, this is Jake's shop. Jake built this. We have a guardian farm going right now. It's almost finished. So we got some prismarine. So he decided to build this. He's got a villager farm,
Hmm.
and he's selling some of the stuff from villager trades, but I think he's being lazy and hasn't stocked it for a while. I think the only thing he has here is balls of enchanting and diamond picks. But it's basically you get it for cheaper than it would be to craft it. So
All right.
like a diamond pick is 2 diamonds. So it's just cheaper, I guess. I don't know. He putting his banners everywhere. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't even know he had a charged creeper. And then of course the day I told him that, hey Jake, you have a charged creeper. He was like, didn't respond to me, ignored me, and then was like, but seriously, are you serious? I have a charged creeper. And I was just like, oh my god. Like the next day too, he said that. This is our horse stable, obviously. The only remaining horses in it are mine and Vice's, which Vice he hasn't been on because his nephew poured water in one of his computer parts.
Uh,
So we took horses in and fought the dragon. So we've mounted horseback dragon fight. This is Mickey's villager breeder, which I believe is not really working so well for him. I feel like I'm like skipping around so much, like I'm missing important things. Banner wall. Obviously, not everybody's put banners down yet. This is my fancy bookstore where I sell stuff.
I'm excited to put up a banner. I already know what I'm
I
gonna do
know.
for it.
It was like a sweet moment in my life when I went to make my banner and messed it up the first time. And then had to edit that part of the video out. Well, I put it in and was like, oh crap. Anyway, so this is my shop. It's got payment chests that nobody uses. Um, these are like shitty tool books. These are the better tool books, tool and weapon books. Then there's like the premium books were basically like the good armor books. And these are crappy armor books. And if there's good armor books in here, it's because like this has projectile protection 4 and sharpness 3 on it. Like, I don't know. I started putting the feather falling books in here because I have abundance of them. So they're only 1 diamond. Then I have um these unenchanted books, which is the only reason I have a crazy amount of these is because I ripped out 2 libraries in a stronghold. And then I have an enchanted item of the week, which I should probably switch out. No, I'll do that later. Nobody buys them for some reason. I guess I'm selling them for too much. Somebody coming down my stairs. Dot, dot, dot. Who's there? Nope. I guess not.
Hey, if you get killed, I captured the audio recording of it.
I'll be sure to mutter the person's facial descriptions and stuff out, like taken. That's when they pick up my headset and they go, and that's when you say, I don't know who you are, but I have a particular set of skills. Skills in which I use to find people like you. And I will find you. And I will kill you. This is my witch cottage, which I I don't know what makes it. I think it was just because I put brewing stands down that I decided it was a witch cottage. But it's basically just I spammed random things down and was like, hey, this actually looks kind of cool. And then I ruined it with chests everywhere. Yeah, and then you can be the fancy person that only knows about this. And then I have a secret room.
Oh.
This is where I put all my furnaces because I didn't want to make any more room. And then I got some other blocks and stuff. Some tools and some coal. Basically. I don't think anybody's figured it out yet because you have to flip both levers for it to come open. Now that everyone's going to fill that room with TNT and my levers activate it. But this one also pulls back the water so I can, get water from my bottles. Oh, and this chest here, I don't have anything in it because this goes down to the zombie and spider grinders. So when I made instant health 2 splash potions, I would put them in here and it would send them down there. That way people can throw them on the zombies and kill them.
Oh.
This is Cosmo's house. I haven't actually been in it for a while. Let's go ruin it. Let's go punch his paintings off or something if you have them. What is this? Yeah, room with beds and a crafting table. Noob. There's gotta be an upstairs pimp pad.
That's really depressing.
Oh, an
It's so
enchanted chest
tiny.
plate. Mine. Oh, I can't take it. What? Oh, now I did. It's on this. It has 0 durability. Jeez, Cosmo. Thanks for the good stuff. Fishing rod. Yes, this is his house. He gets on every once in a while. And then he's got this, amazingly placed potion situation. Where he's just like, I'm going to place this here. And I'm like, okay. That's cool, I guess. Giant tree. I built this giant tree. Because I wanted it to be like the inside of the tree is like a portal to another realm.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my inspiration for it. So I built that, and then it's supposed to be like the nether portal, but if you actually go into the nether, there's 2 portals. I put one here and one at the storage room, simply because people are going to be spending a lot of time at that storage room because of the drops and stuff that go in there, and some of the storage. And then inside the tree is just some beds if we're all together and want to sleep at the same time here. And then there's just an abundance of chests because I had a bunch of chests left over. And there's an upstairs too, but
You place a lot of unneeded chests.
Yes, and I placed a lot of unneeded everything. Hay bales, jack-o'-lanterns, netherwort. And then we started, well, I designed these like little flooded areas because I like these like those modern designs with the what's the word I'm looking for? The stones that you can like jump across. I mean, well, in real life they're like a few inches apart, so you can just step across them, but I can't, put them a few inches apart.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did that. And then over here, this is where the slime farm is. So all the slime balls got put up a glass elevator, and this used to be just a tower, but I decorated it a little bit more. And then they come down this little waterfall here, and then there's a hopper with a chest that contains the slime balls in it. So if you ever need slime balls for like sticky pistons or slime box, if you feel like making a trampoline or something, they're down there.
Cool.
And then I have to branch out this way, but over here is like a really beautiful area. Except for I can't see it because my render distance is on 3. Oh, hello, zombies. I'm going to run away. Chicken.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of building around this area.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
I really don't, like, dictate people's builds. Unless the only occasion I did was because somebody built, this was like 5 maps ago, somebody built something. They built like the world's biggest shop for 1 chest with 1 item in it. It was huge, and it was like dead center in the middle of a path too, which was going to other people's shops. And I was just like, why seriously? Oh, and then over here is the iron farm, which is for the community.
So
if you need iron,
I didn't need to go mine all this iron. I have like 50 iron and a full
if it
armor.
makes you feel better, we mined iron too ourselves. The only reason we used this so far was to get the iron for the beacon. That was it.
Right.
I think a majority of it's going to be used for hoppers. Oh, that means I can switch out the rail system for the mob farm with their hoppers then. Sweet. What else am I missing? Oh, have you seen the zombie and cave spider spawner thingy?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll go over there. That's kind of important. That's our XP farm. Oh my god, I can't even see it. Oh, and up on top of here, this is my current project that I'm doing. Well, I almost fell off so hard right there. I'm building for Halloween. I'm building a haunted house here. So
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna use a bunch of redstone and maybe I might use command blocks for it just for this once, just to like play sounds and whatnot. Not anything like spawning in an ender dragon or a wither on somebody, but just to like play like those cave sounds that randomly play like the woo. An Enderman stare with the pitch boosted up. Me and Jake, the one time, or I should say Jake and I, let me use proper grammar. Jake and I decided that the one time they were going to edit a texture pack and try to replace the Enderman sounds with Doodle Bob. We- we- I couldn't get it to work, but it was pretty fun while we were trying. Are you familiar?
I would download that.
Oh my God. I have to get it to work one of these times. I have to figure out what it is though that made it not work. It should have worked because I know what I'm doing because I used to run DayZ servers, but for some reason it wasn't. Are you familiar with these minecart elevators?
I haven't used any yet.
Basically what it is a minecart like sitting on a ladder. So when
Yeah.
you want to go down, it's just basically just the same way as going down a ladder. You just go on and just let yourself fall. And then to go up, you just simply right click on the minecarts, and then when you get to the very top, you just look at the what's the word I'm looking for? The hallway, and then left shift and just walk forward. This tripwire is an indicator light up at the top. If you saw that like little tower with the redstone lamps,
Hmm.
that does like a little flickering wave when somebody's down here, just to let you know that somebody's using it. So yeah, that's that. Somebody knocked out one of the pieces of hardened clay and stole my button because they're an asshole. Um, yeah, cave spider spawner. So this is a cave spider spawner, and then like right behind this wall and down a little bit lower is a zombie spawner. So they're overlapping spawners. So you can stand like right here and load both of the spawners at once.
Oh, cool.
And then when the spiders come around here, you can flip this lever and then press this button, and it's a crusher, and it'll take him down to a 1 heart. And then you can just simply punch him and kill him. And then all their drops get put up into this chest via like a dropper elevator.
Hmm.
So if you need string or spider eyes, I usually try and send them up to the storage room, but I haven't needed to do it for a while. Then the zombies come over here. There should be some coming in. You can see them coming up the water stream right there. And then they'll drop down here, and then it's the same situation. You can close off the valve and then use this button. It'll take him down to half a heart, and then you can punch him and kill him, and then their drops go down, and then those get sent to the storage room. And then you can also see him from this little piece of glass there. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I had made a skeleton spawner, and they would go up about 15 blocks, and then they would fall, and the fall damage would bring them down to 1 heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those before. Wait till you see the skeleton spawner I made the other day. So like that. And this is where the potions come in when I feel like making them. I've been lazy lately. These are enchanted books. I don't know if you want any. I put them in there and I didn't really need them because they were just taking up room. Oh, somebody broke the anvil and didn't replace it. This is our enchanting table, ender chest, so on and so forth. I can show you the skeleton spawner, yeah. So,
Okay.
right before I made the Mumbo Jumbo Mob Farm, I made a classic. We wanted arrows for the server for like PvP maps or whatever we decided to do on here, and just simply shooting each other when we randomly felt like it. Oh, before we go over here we have a supercharged creeper pad, which this is where Jake got his from. Oh, did one get hit? Oh, there wasn't one there. Dang. If there was one here, it would have got hit. Oh, this buzzkill. The netherrack shows where a lightning hit. So a lightning struck that piece of That was probably not a smart move on my behalf. The lightning struck there, which means that I think the lightning travels like 4 blocks in any direction, like even diagonally,
I
and
thought it
can
was
power
3.
yeah, whatever. You probably know more about this game than I do. That
I don't
too.
know about that.
Um, yeah. So then you know about it. But Jake got his from a creeper that was like around here, and he got his creeper skull. I got that on video. Him blowing up another creeper with a creeper. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So as I was saying, skeleton spawner. So yeah, I built that. It was like supposed to be a drop farm. So I built like the very like first drop farm, like you know the water stream that pushes him down into that like lava blade that's sitting over a ladder, and then they burn and then their drops fall down into a water stream. It's like the ones that you built in like beta or alpha Minecraft. I don't even know. It's incredibly old. But then I like fixed it up and built a 1.8 like AFKable XP farm. So all you need is a dog, and then you can just sit there and the dog will bite the. Oh, I see creepers afoot. No, 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 no. Yo, how many mobs? Oh, I made the mistake of hitting the zombie. Now the whole like zombie or mart is gonna come in here. Is that a sheep? Oh no, it's just an arrow sticking in the tree. Yeah, so it's an AFKable XP farm. All you need is a dog, and then you just kind of sit there, and then your dog will bite the ankles of the skeletons, and then they'll die, and you get the XP for it. And you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to punch them. You don't have to do nothing. You can just simply like. What I usually do is whenever I'm like editing videos, I'll go sit in an XP farm,
Hmm.
and then I'll get XP while I'm simply wasting my time doing something else. So you just fall down this little drop, and then this was the original one where they would come down this left hand side and then the lava was on this right hand side, and then their drops would be funneled down here, and there's still some stuff in this chest. There's bows, power 3 bows, some bones, and some arrows. So if you need any of that, go feel free to grab it. And then you would AFK up in this room here, but you don't need to anymore because you AFK down here. So let me see if I can. Let me get some blocks quick and I can show you. Cobblestone, sure. Oh wait, no, I had dirt. That's easier. Dirt. Alright, so what basically you need to do is you need to take your dog, and it's easier if you're sitting down, and you just push him into this little hole here. And then after he's there, you have to put a dirt block there. And you put a dirt block here. And then he's stuck in there, and then you just lift him up. Hey, sit up. Oh, he was sitting up. And then eventually you should attack the skeletons. Don't make a liar out of me. Don't make a liar out of me. There you go. Yeah. And then you can just stand here and get XP.
Okay.
You don't have to block him in, but he'll walk around and like occasionally come up. So if you block him in, then he has no choice but to chew on some bones. See, if I break this block out, he sometimes just walks around randomly. Now he's gonna behave because you're here. When I was by myself, he was like, yeah, and then he would go, yeah, nom, and then you go, and then go all the way over here, and then like up in here, and then like break through this wall, come out this side like the Kool-Aid man, and then just no. Yeah, you get the point.
Alright, so do you want to wrap up the video then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because I've been recording this whole time, so.
Oh, you better edit me.
Huh?
I said you better edit me real good,
Oh yeah,
cause I'm tired.
there's a couple
All right,
things I'll
so
edit
is
out.
this where I go? All right, everyone, this is Angelyc, and I'll see you guys all later. And is that
Yeah,
what you want?
yeah,
All
exactly.
right,
Perfect
exactly
outro.
like that. Or I can talk in one of my other accents. I go, "Hey guys, it's Angelyc here. Back in the day, we used to have to travel 15 miles to stand a video like this. Something. I don't know.
Whatever works for you.
All right, guys, I'll see you later. It's Angelyc, and it's been fun touring the server.
Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.